Shika Brown, also known as Nigerian chicken, is the genetic creation of the National Animal Production Research Institute, NAPRI, Zaria. Certified to be very hardy and resistant to all known diseases, including the dreaded avian influenza, the bird is one of the major research breakthroughs of the institute after 34 years of painstaking work. Call it the small farmer's bird and you will be right, as the target is to empower Nigerian small-scale farmers.
Beyond the boundaries of this country, we have had poultry farmers come from Niger to come and pick up Shika Brown because they have found them to be very prolific and they have found them to be very hardy.
Professor Lakwini and Professor Rekwot are the arrowheads here in Shika. Beyond Shika Brown, the ingenuity of these scientists and their colleagues led to a robust strategy for livestock improvement. Through cross-breeding of what is known as the Bunaji or white Fulani cattle with exotic breeds of the Holstein Friesian cattle from Europe, they have created a healthy hybrid of cattle that are disease-resistant with high milk and meat productivity. The researchers have gone a step further to achieve rapid multiplication of livestock through artificial insemination. In other words, semen from a cow that could have produced just a single calf through natural mating is obtained by the researchers, subjected to laboratory scrutiny and expanded to impregnate over 200 female cows that will produce more calves within the same gestation period.
It's a very huge advantage. Also, through artificial insemination, we can prevent diseases, what we call venereal diseases. Because when you collect the semen, you are going to screen it, you are going to use antibiotics to prevent infections. So therefore, we are going to improve by preventing transmissible disease through natural mating. Besides that one, through artificial insemination, we will do what we call record keeping. You can see all our animals have air tags. All of them are identified. Just like me and you have names, our cows have numbers, so that we can follow the records of production over time. It's a very huge advantage.
By crossbreeding, using exotic breeds on our local indigenous breeds, we are able to increase the milk production to about between 10 and 15 liters per day.
They have also cultivated different species of improved pasture, high in nutritional content across several acres of land for animal grazing. The results of NAPRI's animal production researches have been tested and replicated in some adopted villages in Kaduna State, with encouraging outcomes over the years. However, there are clogs in the wheel of progress, such as delayed budgetary allocations, which they say could be ineffectual in relation to the seasons for livestock production and lack of modern machinery. These notwithstanding, with improved funding and a deliberate policy on training programs, the incessant crisis with farmers could be ameliorated to allow pastoralists enjoy the tranquility experienced by the Shika Brown chicken farmers.
We know that the problem we have at hand between the pastoralists and the farmers, the arable farmers, is precipitated by competition for feed and water. And that's why they move seasonally from one place to the other in search of feed and water. Now, the system we operate in the institute is such that we have the semi-intensive system, whereby we have delineated and demarcated paddocks where animals go to graze, graze pasture, and they don't go beyond the boundaries that are limited to them. And you see that because of that, you don't find the animals roaming around.
Established in 1928, NAPRI has the mandate to conduct research into productivity of livestock as well as poultry towards improving and maximizing dairy, beef and egg production. From Shika Zaria, Mitaire Ikben, NTA News.